and a losing home record. That would make no sense.
Meanwhile, the Jazz have a chance to finish 3 in a row.
Yeah. The Jazz beat Houston, beat the Clippers. So Šamanić and Omar Yurtseven. Hendricks on the step through. Chris knocked it away. Yurtseven's got really good skill inside. Kuminga, Trace Jackson-Davis. Good to see J.K. healthy enough to play. Did not play against the Pelicans. And Andrew Wiggins, man, we'll update you on scores, but everybody's going to kind of know the seedings all at the same time based on the results today. What a block by Kuminga. Yurtseven stayed with it, flipped it in, and drew the... He'll deal with it, but today, a couple extra days just to make it better for the play-in, which would be Tuesday, as Chris Paul hits.
And it's understandable.
They're on the box. Keep breaking the paint and kicking out and finding Clay for 3. Nice little play.
Well, it kind of does. You want to have a great game and feel good during the summer that you just laid it all out there.
Oh, Šamanić, nice finish, and he was fouled.
Let's see, we'll get some cuts in there too. His career, he's at 2.8 on the season. So it hasn't been that bad on the season.
See Trace playing the initial D, but Taylor Hendricks.
You asked what the mentality is the last game of the season. I remember one year Steven Jackson, he needed like 7 points to average 20 points a game or something like that. So he was just thinking about that, rounding out his stats. Like
Warriors have opened 7 of 12. Utah's opened 7 of 12. Keyonte George from deep.
Okay.
That's the one area. He only shoots it at 32%. Jemski will hide behind Looney. Return the favor. Come on, putting it up and in. Milwaukee to Milwaukee on that.
Teasing.
I'm just holding my breath and see if it happens.
Well, just in general, this game, the Jazz have 14 points in the paint.
Paisley.
Santos, he's felt it.
Ball is moving around nicely. Clay setting up Moody. You want to bury that. When Clay passes up with 3 and trusts you. Clay on Lofton. Driving by him in the lane, laying up and in.
He's not settling.
What happens with the Lakers? What happens with the Kings? What happens with the Dubs? Dario Saric first playing time. And he goes on Šamanić and says, hey, let me score on you.
Pump fakes, footwork.
Good to see Dario healthy. He's been dealing with a knee issue as well. Sends the ball down the lane and finish.
He's powerful attacking the rim.
Get it back, and good defense by Paisley. Klay Thompson goes around him to TJD to hammer it down.
He does have some length. You got to be careful.
Solid sensible drive, and then you see him score on the 3. And
good conversations with Coach Kerr for him to break out of his shell and go, okay, I got to have some fun. I got to enjoy this year. Warriors are enjoying themselves right now. Get another steal.
Jemski with a good steal. Clay, right now, he's scored 16 of the last Warrior 20.
He's like leading guys before they see him. So everybody else has to get privy to what he does.
You know what Sensabaugh wants to do, and the Warriors need to be aware that he's just in the ball. Contested and force that miss. Oh, that pass. Hendricks waiting on it. And wow. Points off turnovers. Sensabaugh going to shoot. Yes, he is.
That time.
Shot clock at 11.
The Kevin Scott presentation was still great, though.
Very good. Higgins from the foul line. I think Kevin Scott in the offseason, he could tell you to Keyonte George. Only 4 to shoot now. George floating it up and in, so he plays beat the clock there. It's about a good three-point shooting night, 8 of 19. In April, they're the best three-point shooting team in the NBA. That's an excuse me foul by Chris Paul, fouling the 3, but Yurtseven stayed with Trace. Just couldn't finish there. Keyonte George. Ooh, Yurtseven just guided that home. So look at post up Pajemski. He pulled the chair and then nice spin move by Šamanić. 14-2 run. What is it about second quarters in this building as Wiggins ends that?
Yeah, you get that ball screen for him and Trace rolling to the back.
Backdoor cut. Wiggins knocked it away. He's got time to work with 3. Push ahead Pajemski to lay it up and in. That's the way to finish the half.
The Warriors get Kuminga more involved here. He didn't score in that first half, but he was out there.
Klay Thompson, reload 3. Perfect beginning to the second half. Clay's got Zhang for three. He's human. The 7 the other day, but doesn't get a 3 tonight. Today is Kaizoku George. Clay Thompson. It's fun to watch him
Figure out if he could pick off the pass, but he's live out there.
And Clay to Trace. He calls him Baby Trace because of his brother.
An immaculate shot.
Kaizoku George again. Okay. Steve in the 9-10 game to take on the Kings.
Just take a drive.
Kaizoku George on the kick out. Zhang. They're 5 of 6 on threes. They're not turning the ball over. They're playing well. But Utah's making everything in the quarter. Yurtseven following in his own miss and drawing the foul.
Yurtseven's got some game. It only takes one mistake.
Chris Paul mid-range. Chris has 6 points, 4 rebounds. Shamanich back out to Zhang. He's not going to keep missing that.
Warriors are trying to collapse.
Moody hit for the baseline. And right now you got the Lakers up over 30 in Sacramento.
Plays 100 miles an hour all the time. For that game in Brooklyn, he kind of won that moving off the bench. Looney with a jumper.
See, they'd be
Like I have 61. That's the jersey I have for you.
it's available.
It's available. Kyra Lewis ties the game. Moody from the elbow. She just pulled off a little bit shooting the ball. It's Santos, look what I found.
The work never stops with Santos.
Here, that was the one where Sabonis hit Steph in the face, but apparently that's not a foul anymore. As Quinones hits the 3. Yeah, Clay beat the Kings on a buzzer beat. Just on that ESPN radio broadcast for the play-in, you're working 30% off. Santos hitting a 3.
Just for no reason.
Keep an eye on those other scores. We have something very special to share with you before this game is over. Kuminga with a steal. Running with Saric. Dario dropped it off, but Guy Santos will finish it off. Holding in the corner. Going to wait for the cutting Kyra Lewis. That's a nice play. Laid it in and drew the foul.
Just got to see man and ball.
Quinones corner 3. Lester.
Decide if he wants to attack. You can run your split action. He's going to make a good decision.
Potter short there. And then tipped it up and in. Good second effort, Micah Potter. I think the thing
and look to get offensive rebounds.
Sure.
Get the putback.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's padding your own stats.
Taylor Hendricks dropping in the 3. Well, remember Jerry Sloan when he talked about Greg.
They don't box out.
They don't find a body very often.
Not as much.
That's why the smallest team in the league, and Dario Saric puts it up and in, can be one of the best rebounding teams. The Warriors are likely to play Sacramento on Tuesday in the 9-10 game. And Sensabaugh ties it up, but you'd like to win this and have a winning record at home. Shot clock at 7, Warrior lead at 2. Shamanich puts it up and in and draws the foul. Take this one home as Quinones gets inside. Cycle it to Robinson. Jerome to the rim.
Okay, who wants it more now? I love it. And the Warriors are in the bonus, too. Maybe they can use that to finish.
Kyra Lewis flipping it up and in. Usman Garuba played very well for the Santa Cruz Warriors in the playoffs.
He did.
Get a lot of the Santa Cruz Warriors trying to get the Golden State Warriors a win here. Jerome Robinson, the finish and the foul.
And the Santa Cruz Warriors are going, hey, we're going to make sure we have a home winning record here.
5-point lead in the ball. Usman with the left hand, and Pat Spencer. He did his Pachevsky and puts it up and in.
There you go. Let Pat Spencer get some of this. What a season it's been. Chase Center showing their appreciation.
123-116. Clay had 25 points in 20 minutes. The Warriors